Have your attention. Can I get that?
Not the kind you're looking for.
I'm not mean, I'm just saying. We're going to notice some people coming around and handing out champagne glasses and filling them with things, which is probably champagne. So don't drink it right away because we're going to save that until I say. So don't drink until I say so. But you can still drink beer now. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. He's got the idea. Well, good afternoon. I'm not going to lie to you right now. I have notes. So if you see me look at them, don't laugh at me. Because I'm coming down there afterwards. Including you. Now I look around this room right now and I see like so many awesome people here that came all the way down here from wherever they were. What's up? What's up? Is that it? That's weak. Tell me what's up! That's what I'm talking about, right? You know, not only do I notice that, but I also notice that I think that I might have been the only one who got that memo about wearing a suit. I think that was a joke.
They got you, Chris.
Yeah, they got me on that one. Actually, that's just a lie. I'm just lying totally everywhere right now.
Facebook too much.
I Facebook way too much. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the lives of Steve-O and Jim.
Yeah!
We hear you! I know that some of you came a great distance, and we greatly appreciate all that. There you go. Well, hey, that's far, buddy. That's far at 5 o'clock in the morning, man, let me tell you. Hollandale? That's super far. What's up? What's up, Broward County? All right. Yeah, good deal.
Where's those Orlando ones?
Orlando? All right. Couple people, that's all right.
Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Give it up for Colorado. Yeah.
Key Largo.
And then, of course, Key Largo. Hey, there was a big puddle out there. I had to take my shoes off and all this stuff.
Cuba.
Cuba? Hey, whatever works, man. Come from everywhere. Anyway, we have an excellent celebration planned for you today. The people that have helped plan this have been like soldiers fighting tooth and nail to make this happen, you know, along with their very busy schedules, you know what I'm saying? And I can really only hope that Steve-O and Jim would appreciate this as much as you would. Yeah, that's right, clap, just do it. Don't think about it, just clap. So, you know, Steve-O and Jim were two of the finest. And there wasn't anything that they wouldn't have done to help you guys in a pinch. I'm sure some of you know that. They'd come out whenever they needed to come out, you know. And when we had shows, you know, Jim was always there to lend a hand and he'd do anything for you. And him and I shared many interesting conversations about world issues, which is something that I'm very into, and it's a little bit frightening for some, but that's just the way it is. You'll have to just deal with me right now. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, right? So anyway, you know, last time Jim and I had spoken was on Facebook, which is okay because everybody has Facebook. And he was referring to a picture that I had put up there where I was actually wearing shorts instead of pants. Well, it was okay because I was trying to have a vacation, you know, like in my own town because I can't really go anywhere else, you know. And, you know, he made a comment that said, hey, dude, he says that, let me put this down for a minute, excuse me. Notice how I didn't break my own rule and just drink it real quick? That's what I'm saying. Anyways, he made a comment about my shorts, and he said that he didn't think he's ever seen me in apparel of this type. And he mentioned that I'm paler than those clouds. And of course he was referring to my farmer tan on my legs. And I told Jim, I said, you know, I said, that's because usually my pants are hiding mega tasers. And he says, well, don't tase me, bro. And I was like, no, man, that's all right. I was like, you're one of us, Jim. And he's like, well, that's reassuring. And, you know, he always had something interesting to say, you know, and I'll miss those random conversations that I shared with him because he was, you know, pretty interesting guy and always had a neat perspective on things and stuff like that. And, you know, I'll miss that guy. He was a good guy. Let's give it up for Jim real quick. Man. And we got Steve-O. I'm saying.
My boy.
He was my good friend and bandmate, and you know, music was his life. In case anybody didn't really catch that one. Hey, nice suit, bro. I like that. You got that memo too.
Only got half.
Everything's 50% at the end there.
I wore the suit, but I'm a little fatter than I was last.
That's okay. Dude, me too. I drink too much beer. What's up? Give it up for beer. All right. So, you know, music was his life, as I just said. And metal was not only a type of music he listened to, but it was his lifestyle for real. I mean, more so than other people who just listened to things. And he was living that lifestyle. And, you know, you could probably imagine the looks that people would give when we'd roll up to Miami or Fort Lauderdale in a little tiny car with all these stickers all over the place. He's got his dreads and, you know, there's like dudes with like scruffy beards all over the place in there, you know. Give it up for beards.
Yeah! Why'd you trim yours? Beers and beers. He's wearing a suit.
I'm wearing a suit, bro. Dude, my beard is awesome no matter what. Along with my suit, which is awesome. Anyhow, you know, he's definitely not someone you wanted to mess with. He was a pretty big guy, right? What a big guy he was, man. Only you're the only one that's allowed.
Give it up for Steve-O's father.
Yeah, let's give it up for Panda. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, man. This is our job, man. We're here to make everybody appreciate things. So anyhow, you know, you wouldn't want to mess with them, but you'd want to have them on your side in that mosh pit, I can tell you that right now. I mean, that someone like that comes at you, dude, you could just like claim your disability and your unemployment right now before you even leave. Just make your phone call. You know, I mean, he would come out there like with a mouthpiece on. You know, he was like, ah, you know what I'm saying? And I I'm telling you, man. He tried to drag everybody in there with him. I'm like, man, I can't go in there, dude. I gotta use my hands. He's like, oh, you know. But, yeah, that's what he said, dude. What the hell, dude? Shit. But, one time he was trying to explain to me, like, the art of pitting, right? He's like, this is what you gotta do. Like, as if it was like some, like, martial arts, like, technique or something like that. But he was actually kind of right, though, because you'll die out there, dude. Or just run you right over. No one cares about it, you know. But, you know, I've had the honor of playing in a band and attending many excellent concerts with him.
Hey, we know why you're not the lead singer. Back up off the mic a little.
Back up off the mic? Am I too powerful for everybody in here?
Not enough. Get closer.
Get closer? You don't want to hear it too long.
Feedback.
And you know, he calls me on the phone from my driveway. And he's like, dude, let's go. We're going to see Het PE in Fort Lauderdale now. And I was like, okay, well, I don't really know if I could do that. He's like, don't make me go by myself. And he like already had my ticket and shit. I'm like, dude, okay, you know. But, you know, he really has a good point about that because when certain things like this happen, you really think about things, you know what I mean? And he had a pretty good point in his life. I mean, you know, of course you always want to, you know, keep it civil and whatnot. You don't want to be too nuts about things that you do, but, you know, he always was looking to have a good time. you know, and it's just one of those things. I mean, in reality, if you think about it, you know, if you're living your life and you're not having a good time, then what the hell are you doing? Right? Let's hear it for that. What are you doing? If you're not having a good time, what are you doing?
Leaving a hangover off.
You might be, but that's okay. But that's just, you know, paying back a little bit to where it came from and whatnot.
You now can be a backup singer.
I could be a backup singer
And
now.
now that you scream that.
You heard that scream?
I'm gonna have to give Chris a mic.
You're gonna have to give me a mic. Maybe I can just keep this one. Bad idea. What's the matter, buddy? Am I going to upset people? I don't care. Let them hear it, dude. You know what? And even if they disagree with anything I say, they still have to think about what I said, and I win anyway.
Hey, I guess Steve-O had an influence on you.
Sure he did. He had an influence on all of us, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'll miss him.
Yeah, we do.
We'll all miss him, you know? He's one hell of a dude. And we all got a lot to learn from, that's for sure.
And Jim, too.
And yeah, absolutely, both of them. And anyone else, You know, these things are unexpected, and we just have to learn from them. And
We love you, Steve-O and Jim.
that's right. We love you, Steve-O and Jim. What's up? So anyway, before I continue running my mouth, but you know, a lot of you don't even hear me speak, so this is making up for all of that. Okay. I can speak if you want me to. Anyway, before we go on, I want to take some time to provide anybody in this room with the opportunity to say a few words to honor these two gentlemen. So if anybody has anything to say, anything at all, stories, nice things, things like that, everyone understands what I'm talking. I don't have to keep explaining all that. You can just form a line or something somewhere
It's already starting.
behind this dude over here. The dude in the gray shirt. Give it up for the dude in the gray shirt.